The view is stunning, of course, what can I say? Such a, veranda, roughly the size of an apartment.
Oh yes, the view is absolutely incredible. Here in the morning, just a nice quiet cup of coffee.
And do you, by the way, prefer this kind of view or some other Moscow? Like, an old one, a bit Soviet style?
I much prefer the old Soviet style. I don't like these new buildings, these new constructions.
Classical design.
This is classical architecture, but I like these houses too. Well, how they look. I don't like everything glass.
Not smoking there?
I neither smoke nor drink.
No alcohol?
Not at all. When? No, I might, for instance, if I'm somewhere with my parents, perhaps in Georgia or Armenia, if there's homemade wine, just one glass, I'll have it with them. But to drink like that, of course, I honestly don't even remember when I last had a drink. Well, I can drink red wine, homemade, for example.
Not a bad habit, I guess.
And even then, I only do it if my dad is sitting there, only then.
Hookah, cigars, now that's...
I've never smoked hookah in my entire life. Cigars, I like the way they look, but the smell, cigarettes near me, I simply cannot stand their odor.
Well, girls who smoke, that's a complete red flag.
All right, no more questions. So, we haven't found any bad habits in you yet, right?
What are bad habits besides alcohol?
My bad habit is that I want to achieve in a day.
Yes.
Zalatish needs to complete a task in 24 hours. As if it were 48. Roughly speaking, I'll have a workout in the morning and I schedule 2 meetings. And I start being late for these meetings because I was held up at my training session. For one meeting, I was delayed because of my training. Then I was delayed for the second meeting because I had been at the first meeting for too long.
You can't plan?
I'm not good at planning, and because of that, I sometimes run late and take on too much responsibility for the day. If they're not really important meetings, I might just cancel them. Basically, I might let people down. Well, if it's not a serious meeting. But if it's a serious one, not with a friend, but a business meeting, then of course, how could I be late?
As Gura Mamarian says, it's so perfect. Even like this. My only flaw is I take on too much responsibility.
I really, really love what I do. And I sometimes think I'm 28 now, soon 29. And in about 7 years, I'll hypothetically have to end my career. And I wonder, how will I even live? I can't imagine how I'll live without sports.
Listen, and this might be a bit of a trigger question, but do you remember your exact state when the fight with Islam was called off, or were you in a kind of a daze?
Well, first it was quite foggy, then criticism. But I was ready.
You read all of it?
No, I mean, you understand the criticism and what they tell me.
It will hit.
100,000 comments to read here. Why do I need that? I understood everything, and somehow I was ready for it, and I was calm. It was just a shame I trained so much. All that you think was just for nothing. Well, it must have been meant to be, and what's ours won't leave us. If I'm worthy of it, if I keep training professionally and pursue my goal, it won't go anywhere.
You said about 35 years that you, like as if you're finishing at 35 years to such a level. Are you more or less preparing for this?
36 and then 37.
But for now, it feels like 28 years. That should be the very peak.
No, I believe the peak's at 31.
From 31 up to, 34. And then for these 2 or 3 years, you're just relying on your past experience.